Next, in Eric Corner, we have Happy, joined by...
Hi, today I'm in a different kitchen. One of my very good long-term friends, Riza Mutalif's kitchen. So he's going to show his one of favorite dishes. So Riza, how are you? Long
Hi,
time.
Happy. After a long time.
Yes.
Nice to see you.
So tell me, what are we going to cook today?
All right, we got this special crab dish today we're going to do. This is my favorite crab dish. It's been so famous in Sri Lanka a few times in our restaurants with our friends and family.
Can't wait, can't wait.
Yeah.
Tell me, what are the ingredients we're going to use?
For the crab, okay. Ingredients for this particular dish is our crab, which is the main part of the dish. Then we got the roasted rice. I've got coconut powder. I've got salt, curry powder. We got coconut, which has to be roasted. Chili powder. We got cinnamon, anise seeds. I've got chili flakes, mustard seed, and pepper. Then we got also the chopped onions. I've got ginger, tomatoes, curry leaves, garlic, and green chilies.
Well, a lot of ingredients. So Riza, what's the next step?
The next step is we're going to roast the coconut.
Okay,
That's
I'll leave
the
the
first
kitchen
thing.
for you.
Thank you very much. So as you can see, the aromas start to come out. A nice flavor, a good smell, a good golden brown. You got to make sure that the coconut doesn't burn. As soon as it burns, you start to change the flavor. So as you can see, it's a nice, beautiful golden brown, starting to turn color. So as you can see, the coconut is browning, and we're about to set it aside, ready for the curry. And now I'm about to show you how to clean the crab and get it all ready for your dish. All right, so first of all, the crab is still alive, so we have to kill it first. No, I'm only joking. Right, so we're going to take this crab out. So what you do basically is you put your finger at the back of the shell, and your thumb, index thumb finger, should be at the back of this end leg. So you're going to pull it out. It's so easy to do. Anybody can do it. It just comes off nice and easy. Then the next part we're going to do is take off all these little gills here, and you have to clean up all the muck it's got in the middle. So that's very easy to do as well. You just use your fingers, you pull it out nice and easy. And there you go. That's it. That's all you got to do.
Well, now Riza's got everything ready. I'm sure he washed all the crab for sure. And then what are we going to do next, Riza?
Of course I didn't wash the crabs. Thanks for reminding me anyway. But yes, I did wash the crabs, and thank you for reminding me anyway. And so we're ready to cook.
Yep, please go ahead and can't wait.
So we got 2 tablespoons of oil in the pan. A lot of people like to use onions first, but I personally prefer to put my garlic. I need to chop this garlic a little bit more because it's a bit big. The curry leaves. The mustard seed. Then I'm going to add the onions. Yeah, so you see the onions now getting transparent. And now I'm going to add my mustard seed, the cinnamon, star anise. By the way, this is cinnamon bark. I like to use the cinnamon bark instead of the middle of the cinnamon because it's too strong. And this one just gives a little tinge, and it's just nice, not too strong. I'm going to add some chilies. Just a quick chop on the chilies. Take your little stems off. The tomato. I like to use the salad tomato. This particular one, it's a hydroponic tomato. Than using a Roma tomato or a curry tomato because this has firm texture and it's tastier than the curry tomato. So you throw your tomatoes in there. Now as you can see, it's cooking, it's getting nice and soft. The next thing I want to drop in is a few pieces of ginger. So I like to use my little baby grater with the ginger. That's my favorite little grater. That's all we need, not too much ginger. Now we're about to add the different spices. So a bit of chili. Just about 1.5 tablespoons. 1 tablespoon of curry powder. Half a tablespoon pepper. Just a 1/4 tablespoon of chili flakes. A bit of salt. With the salt, you can always correct it because seasoning is the most key ingredients to a tasty meal. Then I'd like to add my coconut. So with the roasted coconut, just be generous with it, you know. So I've got 3.5 tablespoons of roasted coconut. That's to make 4 crabs. Then goes in the roasted rice powder. A nice generous tablespoon of that. As you can see, all the main ingredients are now in there. You're going to add the water. So now we got the glass of water. So now into this we're trying to add the coconut powder. Now some people would like to make their powder diluted already with a little bit of water. They make the milk powder already. But I'd like to pour some water and the coconut powder in there. So good generous amount of coconut. All the ingredients in here, the sauce is ready to go. Just before I drop the crabs in, I like to have a little quick taste to see if the salt is all right because the crabs are usually salty. The sand crabs are not that salty, but usually crabs are salty, so we've got to be very careful with it. Yeah, that's nice. Carefully put them in, one at a time. I just put a little bit more water. Those 2 glasses of water I've added into this sauce because the quantity of crabs is a little too much. We're now going to cook this for 25 minutes.
Well, Riza, whilst crab cooking, just tell me, last time we were together at Intercon, but since then, you know, what have you been doing and what's your business here now?
Since I came here in the 90s, we started this catering business. East West Caterers was founded in the 90s, but due to high pressure and kids coming along, schooling and this and that, we had to give it a normal day-to-day work. We had to stop doing catering for a while. Then I ended up getting a restaurant in South Bank. We did that for a few years and that was going well, but the pressures were too much, so then we moved on to takeaways. We did that in Southgate for a while and now here we are back into catering. So East West Caterers is my company now. It's booming, it's getting better. We're trying to work hard to satisfy the customers to the best of our ability. And yeah, so that's where we stand now.
Well, that's a great story. Hope I can come and have taste some of your food one day in the park somewhere, you know?
That'll be nice, Happy, because I've not had you at any of my functions. So the next time you're going to have a table of 10 and just bring them all down.
It's not going to be far. Well, let's check out the crab.
Yeah. Yes, Happy, as I told you, the crabs are now almost done.
It smells good.
It smells good. You see that beautiful bright orange color coming out. Yeah, so this is the best part about the crab. You know, so the sauce is now simmering away, ready to eat. So I'd also like to tell you one more main ingredient we put in a crab. Usually in Sri Lanka we use a thing called murunga leaves.
Drumstick leaves.
Drumstick leaves, yeah. And in Australia we can't find that, so I'm going to substitute it with some parsley. And it does give a nice flavor as well. You've got this beautiful fresh parsley. I'm going to chop a few pieces, put it through the crab, finish it, and we're ready to serve. Now, get up. You don't have to cut it or do anything. Lovely, beautiful green color. And voila, your crab is now ready to be served.
Well, smells good, Riza. So I can't wait to eat. So let's get together and get some rice or something. What are you going to eat with?
Okay, this is, ideally, I'd like to serve the crab with nice, beautiful steamed rice. Some lunudei, as we call it in Sri Lanka, but it's called lime pickle. a little bit of pol sambal, and a little bit of dal. That's the ideal way to eat the crab curry.
Today it's rice and crab.
Crab. Let's get on to it. So I'm going to serve it now. I like to also keep it full, like I said. Don't want to break it into half. It looks nice. Each one can get a nice crab each. Put my little shell on top. A bit of parsley for garnish. So this is it, Abby. The crab is done. I'd like to thank you so much for having me this morning on the show. It's a pleasure seen you cook so many times. You're a great chef, and it's nice to be with you tonight.
Thanks, Risa. And as you can see, that is beautiful. It smells nice, and I'm gonna taste nice, I'm sure. And that's all for the day. We'll see you again with a new recipe next week. Bye for now.
Bye.
Culinary Corner, brought to you by Dilmah Tea, the finest tea on earth.
I am a farmer, and unlike a trader, I grow tea. I bring you the perfect cup of pure Ceylon tea, so you can enjoy real tea the way it used to be. Return to real tea with Dilmah.